wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing there to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team.
That ultra ground move, riding in the good, not used. Tighten up, you would lose. I approve. I fed, I stamped and approved. Straight ultra ground, make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and be your money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted man, her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every. In and out of DMs, tryna be a rapper. She won't get the W, I skirt off when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start doing Coliseums. Gonna be, I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You meet a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them team that went the record. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, my uncles, upper brothers. I said, jumping back, been lit. You at? She was just running, Emmett Smith, running back. She had to make it. Rubbing it just caught up. Then she got me playing down, painting nails, calling me sound like the heads of the way I be chasing. You know she got them brands of the bed. I'm in Miami, so knowing the bands of the jet. I called her door back with a 50, she wanted the. She said, who? About to make me cancel this L. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, if she good is gone. Boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones for the knowledge. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes.
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the pistol, Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First and 10 from the 41. Here's Garindo again. And he's brought down for a loss.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Throw left side. Complete. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Throw right side. Caught by Smith. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Hurts now from the gun. He caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Cowboys scoop it up.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They're going play action. Escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Give to Williams from the gun. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 32. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now Hurts. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Hurts throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 24. And they're all over him. He goes down. A flag goes down as well, though. Let's wait and see which side this is on. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have second and pretty long here. Putting a receiver in motion. After the sack, another pass on second down. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on third and long. On the move, headed right. Hits his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 41. He's gonna throw this one. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Taken in by Smith. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing here, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 4. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
This one is taken in by Tony. And he's brought down after a short game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 17. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Hurts to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and goal, here's Williams. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Going the wrong way. It's second and goal now, back at the 12. Pressure coming, it's Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Off the plate fake, he'll throw. Rolling out to his left. He's got a man left. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. Things got a little too carried away there, and we are not surprised at all to see the flags fly and the penalty called. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10, looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Drew Tranquil with the pick. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
First down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Man in motion here. On second down, a run with Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. An 8-yard pickup on the play. They at least headed the right way, but it's 3rd and 13.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. From the gun, a carry by Williams. He's contained at the line for no gain. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got, pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. Philadelphia gonna spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Free play here. Let's see what he does. And they got to him for the sack, but I think that they might have had an unfair advantage there, Brock. Sure looked off sides, and we've got a flag. Now the call helps, but still a 3rd down to figure out now. They'll run here following the penalty. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 4-point game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now, off play action. Finds his back complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. Chased out to his right. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Back now, pressure on its way. Setting up the screen.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Second and 8. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Caught by his back. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Josh Sweat making the stop. Ferguson's got it, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Getting out to his left. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Running back sent in motion. They'll throw on first. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Working quickly here. From the red zone now. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Officially an even 40 yards on the punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 48. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Second and 6 coming up here. from the 32. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And the Birds put their dime package out there. Third down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
They are throwing it again. Flush down out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. Bouncing football. And out of bounds inside the 5. Ooh, the sideline saves him there. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Touchdown, Dallas! For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First and 10, here's Hurts. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And they send a man in motion. First down throwing for Hurts. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll motion Lamb right. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Dropping back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, Hurts. Hauled in by Garindo. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be...
Massive hit, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. Been a really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Has a man. It's Brown. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hurts throwing again. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the pistol, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And they're going to take over possession. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's a give up the middle. And he drives it up past the 45. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
That's caught for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys looking like they'll start this season with a win. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a handoff up the gut. Into the second level past the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Looking for a throw here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw. It's taken in by Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. One final shot here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. All right, one more snap to play here. Hurts now from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.